Masters of E3, the bumper, ridiculous edition of this podcast. I'm EofGizmo and I'm joined with Chris Masofdas EofGizmo. Hello, Chris.
Hello, Chris.
Still funny. And this is going to be a massive episode, Chris.
Yes, we were going to do this yesterday, but due to work commitments, we were unable to. But prior to that, I was looking at all the news on Monday, like I do. Got all the news. I was like, there's not much news. There was something like 9 items on the news. And then suddenly, everyone seemed to go a little bit nuts on Monday evening and yesterday. We now have 28 items on the news,
which is 3 baker's dozens, according to my maths. But yeah, so obviously we tend to follow what everyone else does, and they've already done all their E3 predictions, and literally half of them have been destroyed in the last 2 days. So we're in a very, very enviable position at the minute where we can actually be a little bit ahead of the curve.
You say that, but a couple of mine did get destroyed, and we'll talk about that when we get to the news.
So let's start with what we always start with, Chris.
Yeah.
That news section.
We weren't sure what to play at the moment because obviously this is more about the E3 predictions. We're just going to set up some Master League on PES. Dave might do some good buys. Don't know.
Probably not. So okay. we're just gonna play this so we can talk over it.
Yeah.
Without thinking too hard.
Right. News. So let's start with number 1. Ready at Dawn's game has been announced. It's called Deformers. It looks like he plays like a little round ball thing, go around attacking other round balls. A bit like Smash Bros. Meets D-Blob attack. Oh, well, you know that D-Blob game that we had a few years ago.
Yeah.
Looks a bit like kind of the PS4 ads was one, etc.
Looks okay.
Yeah, I know the Insomniac one's like a £15 game, and it looks like a £15 game.
Yeah, it does. To be fair, it does look okay. But it's nothing special.
Oh, nice. I forgot they got 4 mans that you play in the Grado team.
Concentrate, Chris.
Okay, number 2. Neverwinter is coming to PS4.
Yay.
MMO.
It's a very okay MMO.
Yeah, I played it when I had an Xbox One. It came to Xbox One and it's like, it's clunky and old. I've not played many MMOs on the console. It's like, no.
It's okay for free to play, but it's nothing special at all.
Yeah, so it's a little strange one. Cosmic Star Heroine is coming this summer for PS4 and Vita, and is cross-buy, and is also getting a physical version with limited run games.
Excellent.
And I believe I've seen the box of PS4, and I believe it comes with a code for the Vita version.
I think it does, yeah.
So you don't lose out on the cross-buy. I don't know if they're doing it any other way. You buy a physical Vita and you get a code for the PS4. I'm not 100% sure. Have you seen it?
I have. It looks cool.
Yeah, it does look really cool. It's a old school RPG based on like inspirations are like Chrono Trigger, Suikoden 2, and Phantasy Star.
Yeah.
But imagine those games on the Mega CD.
Yeah.
Because it's using the Mega CD, so
it looks really cool. Like there's lots of cool games coming that are on the Vita as well at the minute.
Yeah.
That's one of them.
Yeah, I mean, I am pretty interested in that, especially the cross-buy. Another game, Wonder Boy Dragon's Trap. Have you seen anything on this one?
Yeah, this is a remake of Wonder Boy.
Yes, a remake of Wonder Boy 3 on the Master System / TurboGrafx / PC Engine.
I think I had that on the Master System.
Yeah, it was a great article on that on Retro Collect. You can check out if you want more information.
A bit of a plug there.
If you want more information on the game.
But did you write that?
I did write that.
Yes. Link in the description.
No,
you don't have that, do you?
I can add that later on. Yeah, but to be serious, we don't know what it's coming for at the moment. It's just been announced full consoles. There's no launch date. Just been announced full consoles.
Yeah.
The one of the guys that did the animation that worked for Pixar or something, I think. So it looks really beautiful from the trailer we got.
I did read your article.
Okay. So we go on the next bit. There is going to be a Destiny E3 live stream thingy on tomorrow. At some point, I don't know.
What. No doubt announced this leaked Iron thing DLC.
Iron Banner or some Rise of Banner, something like that. It's called.
Yeah, this is interesting because what it tells me actually is we can't say too much because it's just going to go into E3. But I think it does change an E3 prediction for a lot of people. I think you might hear about a sequel. I don't know if I changed it. I have changed the controls on it.
Yeah, so it's you know, I don't know if they now be at Sony or not, or they're just going to do this, or they're going to go. It's going to be like 20 minutes long or something. They go, but more information on whatever day Sony.
On Monday night, Tuesday morning.
Yeah, whatever time Sony says. So it's an interesting one. Last of Us 2 rumours. You finished Uncharted 4?
I have finished Uncharted 4.
Right, this is a bit of a spoiler. It does not actually spoil Uncharted 4, but at the end, you're in a house, and in the house you can see a poster.
You can.
The poster has a pregnant woman. Some believe it could be Ellie. Some believe it could be Ellie's mum. It's got Last of Us, American Daughters, and it's got the Dolcos Comics logo on it. And someone must have contacted the guy that did it, and basically he said he did that for a special project coming up. So they might just be doing a comic book series,
which is possible,
and it's a prequel, or is it hinting to something else?
And I'm sure we'll find out on Tuesday.
Yes. So Last of Us 2 stuff. Number 7, Call of Duty will be at Sony's E3 conference.
Now we know. We all knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
No. Are you excited for Call of Duty this year?
Not really.
Yeah, I think
I'm just going to buy.
I think everyone's kind of jumping on the Battlefield bandwagon this year.
Yeah, well, there's going to be 4 first-person shooters if you can feel Destiny's Ride the Banner, and I would just buy Rise of the Banner if I was going to buy any of them.
Yeah.
Number 8. Rockstar has re-trademarked, or possibly Take-Two, has re-trademarked The Agent.
Oh, God. So the Agent, if anyone who doesn't know, was originally supposed to be a PlayStation exclusive Rockstar game.
Yeah, it was announced, I think, back in 2007.
It was like early PS3.
Yeah, it might have been the second year of the PS3, and they announced this exclusive, and we've never seen it since. But they keep re-trademarking it, so
it probably is still in development, to be fair. But again, I don't want to go into too many free spoilers now, so we just got to get through the news to get before we ruin it all.
Number 9. This was the cut-off originally of the news. Number 9. Famitsu, the long-running Japanese magazine.
Yeah.
Recently, due to an anniversary PlayStation has just had, I don't know which anniversary it would have been. And there's been something like 26, 27?
Yeah.
Nothing that special, but they did basically a vote for the top 10 games of all time per PlayStation platform. I haven't got the top 10s for every platform, I just got the number 1s. But according to Famitsu and its readers, the number 1 PS1 game is Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, I think that's a shock to anyone.
The number 1 PS2 game is Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, I like Final Fantasy X, but no, it's not that great.
The number 1 PSP game is Monster Hunter Portable 2nd G.
That's about right. It should be Crisis Core, but...
Yeah, Crisis Core I believe was in the top 10. And a big fan of Crisis Core, like we've talked about before.
Yeah.
Number 1 PS3 game, Nier Replicant. That is the proper version of Nier where you will like the girl's your daughter and your lover.
Are they doing a sequel or a remake at the minute?
They're doing that automatically, Platinum. It's based in the same universe, but it's not really a sequel or a remake.
Yeah, I'm worried about that, you know. Platinum's not been amazing.
No, but it's done by Team Little Angels, the guy that did Bayonetta.
Oh, okay, then maybe it'll be alright.
Yeah, so that's interesting. And then the best Vita game, have a guess of the best Vita game.
Persona 4 Golden.
That is correct. And the best PS4 game, have a guess.
GTA? That's just Japan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Last of Us.
No, it's Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain.
Oh, they're so wrong. They're so wrong.
They're good.
Sorry, Japan, but no.
Well, that's wrong, that's not the best PS3 game, is it?
Stupid Kojima and his stupid twist. Moving on. We'll move on before I get angry.
Right, number 10 of the first bit of new news since I was going to do news is Final Fantasy 12 Vote Zodiac Age has been confirmed. It's a HD remaster of Final Fantasy X and will be coming 2017 I meant, yeah, sorry, 12. So PS4, based on the international version.
Which has got the Zodiac job system.
Yeah.
I'm actually really excited for this.
I'm sort of excited because...
we haven't played it, have we?
I've not played it because it's on PS2.
And I haven't played it because I'd sold my PS2 by this point.
Yeah.
So I'm like, actually, because at the time I was really annoyed because it wasn't turn-based.
Yeah.
But I think as I've got older, I think actually, it does actually look quite interesting. So, and obviously I love Ivalice because of Final Fantasy Tactics, which is like the best. But yeah, I think it's cool. I think
it's cool, but if you've seen before in Keeping Up with War, I haven't got particularly far on Final Fantasy X HD.
I'm the same.
And I've not even played 10-2. I actually might even just skip 10 to go to 10-2 just to get the players like all the girls interested.
Yeah, I've got it on Vita, and I really should get to it, but like many things, I have so many RPGs on the Vita that, yeah, again, having more games is good, and Square are really, really bringing their older games back, which gives us hope for 9 making its way to PS4,
yeah, the Steam
which
version
will almost certainly happen now.
Yeah.
So that's good news.
Right, number 11, Yooka-Laylee has been delayed 2017 Q1.
Sad times, but it was accompanied with a really cool trailer and some people have gone to see it.
Yeah.
I think actually it's a really positive thing because I think it would get lost in October this year.
Yeah.
It looks fantastic.
It does look pretty nice.
It's worth saying that the backers are still getting their toy box
Yeah, we're still getting that
demo in July.
Yeah.
But
so I will be playing the toy box.
The interesting extra news is actually, I don't know if you've got this written down, is that it's Port Studios are working on the current gen, the next gen, sorry.
Yeah.
But their developers themselves are working on the Wii U and PC version.
I think most of the backers have come from
Wii U, I think.
Wii U owners, because obviously Banjo and Lynx and stuff like that. And the story is an evil corporation has took over and stuff and stopped people being creative. I wonder where they got that idea from.
The funny thing is that that's now coming out around the same time as the NX, so surely we might see an NX port of that at some point next year.
Yeah, possibly.
On the PlayStation podcast. But yeah, Yooka-Laylee looks really cool. I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, I backed there.
But it's not the only game that's been delayed, Chris.
No.
Segue you into the next one.
Number 12, Horizon Zero Dawn has been delayed to late February, early March, depending on which region you are. But they've also announced a limited edition, which is a steelbook, etc., and it comes in costumes, and a collector's edition, which comes with really cool characters, actually, of the character, but I can't remember what it is. Alloy. Yeah.
Again, that was also
Alloy, and that's something you put on the card.
It is. It was also accompanied by a 3.5 minute Alloy's Journey story trailer. Oh god, that game looks great.
Yeah, and it looks like at the end of the trailer it's gonna have some sort of sci-fi twisty.
It's got like it reminds me of what was the Andy Serkis game? Enslaved.
I really like that game.
It does remind me of that quite a lot. That game looks fantastic. Again, I don't mind that it's coming. Well, I didn't mind until the next one, but like February is a good time for that. I think take as much time as you need. Just make a great game. This was one of my predictions originally. Was the game's going to get delayed? See, great minds think like me and Colin. I haven't actually watched Colin War, but not War kind of funny. What are you telling me? He nailed it as well, which is quite funny.
Yeah, I also predicted that it would get delayed to February, and I think the prediction, what I predicted was it's not being delayed because of the game. It's been delayed due to what's coming out this year. It's going to come out. If it came out this year, it's going to come out between PSVR, Neo, COD, Battlefield, Titanfall, Destiny, all these established franchises, and then they're going to Final Fantasy, and then they're suddenly going to put out this new franchise that no one's heard. I think the delay makes more sense in a marketing and a sales point of view than actual. Obviously, it's going to give them more time to develop and polish the game. Yeah. But it's now going to be like February. February's actually stacking up to be a great month.
It's going to be crazy, actually.
Early 2017 is looking pretty decent. 2007 was a great year, so maybe it's something to do with 7. And 1997 was a great year.
It was. It all comes around every 10 years. But,
every 10
yeah, I mean, I'm disappointed that I can't play that game sooner. But like you are right, I think that suits the game a lot better to kind of have its own space. It's going to be it's going to be one of the 2 key first party games that month. So.
Yeah, it won't get. I think the reason is because it won't get buried. That was why I was going to put it in my predictions, so it won't get buried, and it seems to have come true, which is a shame. We didn't do the podcast.
Shame we didn't. So what's the next one? The next game that we were probably going to predict.
It's been delayed. Number 13, Watch Dogs 2 has been an announcement. There's an announcement video coming tonight.
4 hours time.
But IGN put on their website adverts for the game, and the adverts are dated the game of November 15th.
Which is another big game around that time.
And to make other things it's been taken down now on but certain Twitch streams were showing adverts for Watch Dogs 2 with the date of November 15th. And so pretty much Watch Dogs 2 something without even watching this announcement trailer coming tonight. Yeah, we know and it's going to be the small teaser trailer for that was on Twitch. Shows that it is based in San Francisco. This time, because it was Chicago last time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It looks interesting, but it looks like a Ubisoft game.
Yeah, we've said this a few times that Ubisoft are really good at making trailers.
Yeah.
They've gone the complete opposite. Like Watch Dogs was announced like 4 years in advance, and it was overdone. This time it looks like they've gone the other way, and it's going to have like no marketing. It's just going to be like, oh, it's a game and it's coming out now. So
yeah, I don't know if people have learned from Fallout. They've gone, oh, we can announce the game 6 months before and then just come out. And obviously they got no Assassin's Creed this year.
I think Watch Dogs 2 will probably be much better than Watch Dogs 1. I know that's an easy
yeah,
thing to say,
I think it's going to be this Assassin's Creed situation. Like, 1 had ideas, but 2 was like the one that apparently is like...
2's the one that everyone loves.
Yeah, loves. And now this is coming this year. You presume Assassin's coming this year. Will they now rotate them every 2 years instead of one each year?
I think they'll do that. They'll probably rotate 3 years. That Far Cry.
Yeah, if they could do that, there would be. Well, that means there's no Far Cry 4. Well,
I don't think Far Cry 5 is going to be announced. So.
Yeah, but now, interesting one. Now they've got that big announcement thing tonight. I don't know how long it's on for.
I think it's only about an hour, if that.
Let's say it's half an hour.
Yeah.
Will Watch Dogs now be at Ubisoft conference?
It will be at the Ubisoft. It will be at the Ubisoft conference.
Yeah.
And it will probably be on stage again. This is going to go into predictions later, but it will be on a stage as well.
No.
We'll go into more detail when we get to the E3 predictions.
Okay.
On that.
Number 14. You're currently playing PES.
I am.
But FIFA 17 has been confirmed or announced.
Everyone's shocked.
That's a shock. But the one shock thing is it will be using Frostbite 3.
Which is cool because that's a great engine. And it's, again, a complete copy of PES. Because what does PES run on, Chris?
The Fox engine.
The Fox engine. So they're getting these really high physics-based engines for these games, which is great. I mean, this game, I have both games. This game feels so much better than FIFA.
Yeah.
So if FIFA could start feeling like this with all the licenses and polish that FIFA has, then you could have a really great set of football games next year.
Yeah, it's coming September. The cover stars are Hazard, Royce, Martial, and I can't remember who the other one is.
I think it was James Rodriguez, wasn't it?
Yeah,
James Hammers, sorry. James Rodriguez.
Yeah.
So yeah, football.
Yeah, football. Number 15. Sony has announced a bunch of games that will be on the show floor. I've not got all the list. It was mainly like indie stuff or stuff you knew. But one of the big ones which will be on the show floor will be Yakuza 0.
Yeah, like you're really excited. Like I've played some of the Yakuza games, but like
yeah, I've never played one, but I'm really excited.
You are really excited for them. And yeah, I mean, there's still so many.
Yeah,
great
most
games.
of them are like
Sega.
Yeah, well, this is outside the Sony booth, not the Sega's booth. Yeah, it was like, oh, we looked at the list. It's like, oh, Kill Strain. Yeah, I've seen that before. Yakuza is like the big standout title. Announced beforehand. The only other interesting thing is there was no Vita or PS3 games mentioned on the show floor.
Yeah.
Only PS4 and PSVR.
I think that's a shock to no one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Alright. Number 16. Agents of Mayhem has been announced. It's from the guys that make Saints Row.
Yeah, it looks just like Saints Row.
Yeah.
Did you watch the trailer?
Yeah, you even got a hint of Saints Row at the very end.
Yeah, it's going to be that same universe. I suspect they just want to use different characters, I think.
Yeah.
That will probably be a really fun game, because the last two were really fun. But personally, I'm not a big Saints Row. I played the first game, I think, but I'm not a big Saints Row fan. But,
and like the jokes are like going from like that Borderlands sort of like jokey crowd and stuff.
Yeah,
with like superheroes.
It's quite vulgar, and you know, it'll do well, but it's not going to be. It's not going to set the world on fire.
That was one of your predictions, wasn't it? Or almost.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's another one. It's another one gone. It's been like that all week. It was tough coming up with the predictions this time.
Yeah. Number 17. This one sort of doesn't affect PlayStation, but it's an interesting one. Dead Rising 4 has been leaked. We don't know what systems it is on, but the leaks seem to confirm it's an Xbox One and PC only game. The Xbox Now Project Helix brand where everything's on PC and Xbox One.
Yeah, that's not a surprise. It was a very popular game on Xbox One. They paid quite a bit of money to have 3 exclusive, and I think it sells. I think it sells better on Xbox anyway. So
yeah, well, I think only 2 came over to PS3.
2 was on PS3, and the Frank West version of 2 was also on PS3.
Yeah, and
so I don't think the first one was.
And the first one going to Wii, didn't it? Chopped to drop.
Yeah, the first one was on Wii.
But
God.
the one thing about this rumour is the picture shows Frank West again, and the rumour is apparently, even though it's called Dead Rising 4, is actually a reimagining of the first game.
Yeah, because the first one was the best idea. It was the Dawn of the Dead idea, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, sure. I mean, again, this is a PlayStation podcast.
Yeah, but
too much, but
yeah, well, I just put it in there just in case it did suddenly come to PS4 or something.
yeah, it's okay.
Number 18. World of Final Fantasy has got a Western release of October for PS4 and Vita, digital only on Vita, I believe.
I don't know if that's been confirmed.
I think
because you can still pre-order the physical on Amazon, but I don't know.
I think in my press release,
in your press release said it. Oh,
I think it said
that upsets me to no end. I'm actually really excited for that game. I am going to be genuinely disappointed if I can't get that on Vita physical. But I'll buy it on PS4 then. But yeah, that game looks amazing. I have a horrible feeling that I'm going to like that game more than 15.
Yeah.
Because it's old school and it's really cute and the story looks really
apparently they've made it like. You say it's old school, they've made it apparently it's about 100 hours long and possibly the most accessible Final Fantasy.
Yeah, because it's turn-based, but it's also like Pokemon collectaphony.
Yeah, and you collect like the little versions of like
Cloud. And they've all voice acted by the actors who've voiced acted them before, so like Lightning, Stephanie Lightning, and you go into Balam Garden from 8, sorry.
Lightning. Jennifer Hell?
Possibly, but the voice is the same. I watched the English trailer, and that game looks like such a hey guys, are you a fan? Because this is for you kind of game. And yeah, I think I genuinely think it's going to be better than 15. But I'll be buying it if I have to get it on PS4. I'll get it on PS4. If not, I'll get it on Vita.
Number 19, Persona 5 is coming February 14th.
I hate to say I called this a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's what I was saying earlier about February being stupid. So then we've got Valentine's Day, we've got Persona 5.
Yeah.
And then followed up very quickly by Horizon Zero Dawn.
It's March 1st for the UK, so we've got a little. But the only thing is,
I'm not going to beat Persona 5 in 3 weeks.
The only thing is, Persona 5 has not been confirmed for Europe at the moment.
Which it'll be the same.
We're hoping it's the same, if not for all.
It'll be the same or later, so it's going to come around that time. But they had a really cool kick-ass special edition they showed again.
Yeah, they showed. There's a Steelbook edition. There's. It's still coming to PS3 as well. I don't think anyone's actually seen the PS3 version.
It'll look the same. It'll look the same.
Just be loading times or something.
Yeah.
So it's still coming. Basically, I think even in the PSN blog was like, yeah, we promised it was coming to PS3, so we're still running it to PS3, something like that. Because I think a lot of the time, like Tales of Berseria is not coming to PS3 in the West, but it's in Japan.
Yeah.
Japan's PS3 games are still selling. But they basically said we promised it, so it's coming. The collector's edition looks very cool.
It does.
It comes with a figure of Magla.
The cat.
Yeah.
I haven't actually. I've been trying to hold off on information on it because I want that game so desperately.
Yeah, I was very tempted last night to pre-order it from Amazon.
Oh wait. Like we did because we did a whole podcast about that versus Final Fantasy a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And that kind of settles the argument that I'm actually really glad that it is delayed because I can enjoy Final Fantasy 15 now.
Yeah.
In the knowledge, I obviously will avoid all spoilers from the Japanese release for Persona 5.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we said, like that and Horizon is going to keep us nice and busy.
There's one other thing. Apparently, the trailer that they're going to show at E3, apparently Atlas has got their own sort of like show as well. So I doubt it's going to actually be at the PlayStation. There might be like a sizzle roll.
Yeah, there'll be in a sizzle roll. Definitely.
A sizzle roll. But apparently, the trailer that they're going to show at E3 has something to do with the date of February 14th.
Yeah.
So I presume it might be like a romance trailer.
It might show some of the female characters that you can play as,
or something.
You can romance. So I think they did that with Golden when it first came to Vita.
So moving on to number 20. Do you like Castlevania?
I love Castlevania.
Well, then do you love Bloodstain?
Yes, I do.
Right, Bloodstained will be at E3. It will be at the Xbox booth,
which is strange, but yeah.
Yeah, Xbox booth, but the demo there. Everyone that backed it over $60 will also get to play the demo on Steam.
Yeah, it's easier on PC. It's cool because they get to play it early, but I'm tentatively excited for that game. Tentatively, because I love Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, this is basically a sequel.
It's just whether it's got that same polish, so we'll have to wait and see if it is good. But again, like Ukulele, the Kickstarter games are pretty strong.
Yeah.
So
and it's quite good now that the Kickstarter games are having demos.
Yeah.
I know like the toy box isn't it's not a demo, but
it's kind of a demo of how the game's going to play. But it's not actually like a story thing. I'm like we said, I'm really excited for Ukulele, but obviously, you don't want a situation that's like Might Number 9 that people are only just getting to play the game now.
Yeah, no one really cares now.
Yeah, I know some people, including Colin, have got the press codes for Might Number 9 already, but you don't have to wait like 3 years to find out about a game that you've backed. As someone that backs games a lot, you probably understand that better than I do.
Yeah, I've backed quite a few.
I've backed a card game, that's it.
I backed Bloodstained. I can't remember. I think I backed it over $60. They went for the physical Wii U version.
Oh God.
You know that's going to be rare.
It is going to be rare, then.
If it still comes to Wii U. I wouldn't be surprised. It's supposed to come March next year, so
it'll be a Project Cars situation.
I can get. I'll just get PS4 version. So moving on for Bloodstained. News item 21.
Crazy.
Injustice 2 is rather real because you can go into GameStop and get a poster for it.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited about that. It actually unbelievably was one of my predictions on E3, so I've actually had to get rid of that. But they've been hinting at it for a few months now. The first Injustice game and we talked about this last week as well, I think. The first Injustice game and the comic book were really, really good and really successful. NetherRealm are kicking ass with fighting games at the minute, so with the Justice League stuff, I think that's not a surprise in the slightest. They'll probably have the Justice League designs as well.
I'm not sure when the launch date is, but basically you can go into GameStop now in America, pre-order the game, and they will give you a poster with Batman and a Flash on. And Ed Boon tweeted out a thing of something like VIP list, and it's got like George Clooney, Taylor Swift, and stuff on it, and on the bottom's GameStop, and it's like crossed out, because obviously they spoiled this. But I don't know when it's coming. Now, seeing there's posters and everything already in stores to give out.
It could be this year.
It's
been a few years since Mortal Kombat. Well, we will find out on Monday, probably.
Yeah. So, what do you think it'll be? Where do you think it'll be shown?
I think it'll be shown on PlayStation because Injustice 1 was not only a PS4 exclusive, it was also Vita exclusive.
No, Injustice is also on Xbox.
No, the advanced version, was it? The remake, the
remaster.
The God of Edition is PS4, wasn't on Xbox One.
Yeah, I know which one. Yeah, I mean,
So that's what I mean. So the two advanced editions were on Vita and PS4, were not on Xbox One.
Okay, yeah, possibly, yeah, makes sort of thing. So moving into 22, this one I think you actually predicted a few months ago. XCOM 2 is coming to consoles this September.
Yeah, I did say that. Those words did leave my mouth.
Yeah,
I'm very excited.
Yeah, I think you might have said it back in February.
I think I said it when XCOM came to Vita.
Yeah.
But XCOM 2, I can't wait. That's great. I like that it's coming out in September.
Oh yeah, because nothing's coming out in September.
Well, no, I like it because it's like it's recent. They're not like, it's coming out next year. Like they're just like, it's coming out. Look forward to it. And XCOM's great, and even on console it's great. So pick it up.
Yep. 23. We will be getting news tonight at 9 o'clock in Japan. So I don't know what time that is in the UK. That's sometime tomorrow. About Kingdom Hearts 2.8 HD Final Chapter Prologue.
Which again is one of my E3 predictions, so great. And that's one that will probably get cut now. But
so Square seem to be doing this. They're announcing everything before E3. So they don't seem to be having a conference. I presume they will show Final Fantasy 15.
Final Fantasy is going to be like everywhere on Sony's stage.
Yeah, 15 must be on there, and 7 or something. So that's coming. Excited? Not excited? I'm going. The trailer announces that it's coming this year.
Oh, they just need to bring it out.
Yeah,
it needs to just come out so people can play it. Because people are just starting to get fed up of just waiting for Kingdom Hearts stuff now.
I'm going This is not. This isn't a new sort of prediction. It's not a proper prediction.
Yeah.
September is Final Fantasy 15. October is World of Final Fantasy. November nothing. December Kingdom Hearts, because that's when 2 came out on PS3.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
Well, 2 HD.
We will find out.
So that's where I am. So moving on to number 24. Mobile Suit Gundam Extreme Versus Force has been confirmed for Europe. It will be coming in July for the Vita, PSN only.
Yeah, I think we said a few weeks ago that was probably going to happen.
Yeah.
Vita games don't seem to be getting that many physical releases now,
No.
which is sad, but yeah, the Gundam Extreme games are always okay, so if you still like Gundam Wing and you have a Vita, I imagine those two cross over, then yeah, sure.
Number 5, if you're watching this and don't like leaks, maybe skip ahead or something, pretty much Bethesda's press conference has been leaked.
Yeah, I've seen this rumour.
They will be showing the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim remaster,
which everyone in the world hopes is true, and I actually think it is true.
Right, this I think is pretty much true. The reason why this is definitely true is when they were doing Fallout 4, they even said they ported the Skyrim in-house to Xbox One and PS4, test the console's hardware, etc. So they've already made the game or ported it.
Yeah, as well. And to be honest with you, if they know they're not going to bring out the next one till probably 2018, 2019. And they can look at Fallout 4's success, and they can look at GTA's success, because they were kind of the poster children, weren't they, for like modded games at the time.
Yeah.
Then why wouldn't they bring Skyrim to PS4 and have the mods like they have on Fallout? And people will like, I'll buy that if they said to me, right, the full edition of Skyrim has got better graphics and you've got all the content. It's 30 quid, 40 quid. Yeah, it's like a guaranteed 200 hours of game I'll be able to play.
See, I've never played Skyrim.
Oh, well, you
I own it on PC.
Oh, you never played Skyrim.
Never played it. Yeah, the only reason I've not played Skyrim
because the PS3 version was rubbish.
One, the PS3 version is rubbish, and no, I think I got it for Christmas on 360.
I had it on 360. Yeah.
I never played it because I think at the time I was playing something else. It's like I haven't got 200 hours to spend on the game. And I've seen a lot of people saying it was like gone a bit too casual.
Not really.
And obviously I was a guy that played Morrowind on the original Xbox.
Yeah, it's easy to get into, but it's not casual at all.
Yeah, well, okay, I don't know, too mainstream.
Well, probably I was thinking like, because that's stupid, because that argument is, oh, is it not fucking archaic to use anymore? Yeah, it's actually like, you can actually use menus. Because Oblivion was like, on the console was a nightmare because it had 400 load times. The menus were stupid. You know what I mean? Like, and yeah, I think that argument is just people getting on their high horse. But like, it's the best Elder Scrolls game. By far. I've played Morrowind, I've played Oblivion, I even played the Arena. Like it's
I
the
even
best
played Shadowkeep on the N-Gage.
Oh, wow, the N-Gage. Oh god, I'm not talking about the N-Gage here.
Right, right, and also, and what they're apparently going to show is Wolfenstein 2.
Yeah.
Evil Within 2.
Almost certainly.
And Prey 2.
Probably.
Yeah.
We talked about this last week, so we're not going to go into too much detail, but yeah, I mean, Bethesda are kicking ass at the minute. Obviously, you've got Dishonored 2 that'll be.
Yeah, well, obviously
anyway.
They've added. We know Dishonored 2 is going to be there, and there's apparently the extra stuff that they're apparently going to show.
So I mean, yeah, and Doom's come out and done really well.
So
the first Wolfenstein games were really good, so we'll wait and see.
News bit 26. Lego Dimension Year 2. I don't know if that's just going to be an actual new game, or it's just going to be new packs that add DLC, like the Ghostbusters one recently. But basically, we're apparently going to get Sonic the Hedgehog figures.
That's weird, but okay.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, definitely.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them figures.
Again, definitely.
Adventure Time.
That'd be cool, but yeah.
Ghostbusters the reboot.
Definitely.
Mission Impossible.
Weird, but okay.
Teen Titans.
Ooh,
that makes
cool.
sense.
Yeah, makes sense. DC's already.
Yeah. The Goonies.
Weird, but okay.
Yeah, but they brought back Ghostbusters now. And the Powerpuff Girls.
Weird, but okay.
Yeah.
Sounds doable, sounds plausible. I think Sonic the Hedgehog figures would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm all over that.
I'm all over a Lego Sonic game. Oh my god. They've had 3 attacks in this match. For Christ's sake. But yeah, okay. I mean, I like Lego Dimensions. My girlfriend as well. But...
So I don't know if they're just going to be new packs, add new levels. So that's what they've done so far. Like you got the base game and then you buy these new add-ons, or they're actually going to do a new game.
Or they could do. I think they said that you would be able to use your stuff for a while. So they might do DLC.
Or they're going to be
story DLC.
Or they're going to be DLC packs. But yeah, so interesting. News bit 27. I've not seen anyone actually cover this yet, but I got the press release from Square about DSX. Which one is it? Mankind Divided? No, Mankind Divided.
Yeah, it's Mankind Divided, yeah.
Yeah, they're having an event tonight as well.
Everyone seems to be picking tonight.
Yeah, they're having an event tonight that will show Mankind Divided and new projects in the DSX universe.
So it'll be a mobile game.
I was going to say a remaster of the Human Revolution, but they sort of did that with the Director's Cut on Wii U.
And you can get that version on Xbox One as backwards compat, so I don't think
that's a thing.
What a bad goal to concede that was, but
yeah, I don't know what else. Possibly put over the original DSX or something.
Yeah, but those games aren't. I don't know. Those games aren't that popular.
So yeah, so it's an interesting one.
It's a classic of Invisible War that everyone hated, but
yeah,
I'm going to say mobile game right now. I'll take because I think they did.
Well, they said project. They didn't say project. They said projects.
Yeah.
So you're going mobile game. What's the other? There's got to be more than one.
They possibly could do a remaster then, maybe. It sounds like Square.
Yeah. Just bring out the Director's Cut on PS4 and Xbox One in shiny 1080p. And then 28 because you wanted me to add it. You're playing with my PS4 controller, which is the Uncharted Blue.
Yeah.
Which is called Grey Blue.
Of course. Two colours.
They've announced the is it crystal?
They've announced that the gold, silver, crystal, and I think gunmetal. I might be wrong.
Yeah, it's like a steely colour.
Yeah, colours of PS4 controllers are coming to Europe in July. I think July 11th. It was on the blog. I'm really excited because I've had my eye on that C3 crystal one since they announced it in Japan months ago. So I'm going to be picking one of those up. So if you want a new PS4 controller, 4 more colours for our delight in July, which is good. I like
the gold one's already out, isn't it?
The gold one's was a like Amazon exclusive, I think.
Right, okay.
So I think it's coming out for us.
And I think that was all the news.
I think that just about, unless there's been something announced in the last 10 minutes.
No, new trailer for Kingdom Hearts Unchained Prologue. Let me read this.
Probably just lacked a little adventure and not enough ambition in their play, and ultimately I think they paid the price. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us,
I'm still trying to see if it's got I'm reading it. It doesn't say if it's got a launch date or not. Oh, Kingdom Hearts Unchained X is also going. Kingdom Hearts HD Collection. I think they're doing a whole collection of all of them. Is coming in December.
What, Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah.
This is breaking news.
Kingdom Hearts HD compilation launching globally this December. Kingdom Hearts Unchained X is also coming to Europe. Final chapter prologue, which showcases Aqua on the original Keyblade Wilderness' battle, blah blah. Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by Sleep. Kingdom Hearts 2 prologue also includes Kingdom Hearts X. Just Square announced Kingdom Hearts Unchained is coming to mobile devices. The first game in the Kingdom Hearts to come to iOS. Earliest parts of the series, as well as highly emphasized first time in the series, players really create their own career about Kingdom Hearts. What's something here? What?
And they've just tried to ring me, so lol.
Yeah, but it's saying compilation. I think they mean this compilation, not a complete compilation, because I've read everything and it doesn't say about 1 and 2 coming over. I think that's a bit of a mistype. But basically it's coming December. I wish I'd just predicted.
So there we go. So this is the problem with the news at the minute.
Yeah.
But right, Chris, so that's the news covered.
And Unchained is going to link to, what's it called it? Free somehow. But basically they're going to make you want to download the iOS game, if that's your thing. It's going to have something to do with what's we call it? 3.
Indeed.
If anyone gets that wrestling reference, please write in.
Funaki.
Don't tell them what the reference is. Right. Oh, there's Messi. So we move on from that breaking news of that prediction.
So before we go into the predictions, we'll start with we'll get the what we've been playing and stuff out of the way now. So Chris, what have you been playing?
I've downloaded a bunch of games I talked about last week. More Overwatch. Got to level 12. I started using some of the other characters now, not just Widowmaker. And I've got really good, I think, with Mercy.
Yeah.
She's the healing character. So it's kind of weird at the end of the game, you like heal, like you did 2,000 heal, here's like a gold medal or platinum medal or whatever. And then it's like kills, and it's like, you've got 0 kills. And it's just, it's a strange one to see. But I've got quite good with her, and yeah, I'm using a few of the other characters as well. I basically, when I join a team, I see what in the corner it says, you're missing a tank hero, and it's like, okay, I'm going to go with this one. What, you're missing a support character, I go for Mercy. Oh, you're missing a sniper, you go Widowmaker. I still haven't tried all the characters, but I've gone for the ones that looked interesting. I've seen other people playing. But Overwatch, it's a fantastic game. If you like first-person shooters, it's really good. It's just content is lacking because they've only got 12 maps and like 4 modes, and you can't actually pick what mode you're playing. It's just, that's it, puts you in. They had some special events because last week they had Super Samadana Brothers, I don't know if that's their name, and it's the 2 ninja brothers like battling, and you played as like one of the ninja teams.
Yeah.
And they have like weird things like that every week, and there's like one of them in the beta was random hero mode. You couldn't change your hero, and whatever hero they gave you to one you got. So it's a great way to like teach you new heroes. So they do things like that. Yeah, it's really worth picking up. But like I say, content's an issue. In the other game I played some Primal. I did the piece on Gintendo, which you can read, but basically that game is not held up at all. So I bought it because I said I wanted it on Pod of Water, so I thought I had to download it. But yeah, it's not good. So avoid. I don't want to say avoid because obviously, you know, it might stop other PS4 classics, PS2 classics coming, and don't know, could there be a Primal 2 or something? If like this classic sells well, and that would be obviously cool because, you know, modern technology can improve that game, so it wouldn't have frame rate, camera issues, etc. like that. And the last one I played was Oxenfree.
Yeah, so it's just come to PS4.
Yeah. Oxenfree came out at the start of the year on PC and Xbox One. A lot of people were talking about it as like a Game of the Year contender. Now I've played it, it's not a Game of the Year contender at all. I think obviously at the start of the year, especially like was the best thing, and then people were just automatically going, oh, it's Game of the Year contender. It's not. The story's similar-ish to Life is Strange because you play as a teenage girl who has and involves time travel. The game, obviously, it's not 3D. It's like a 2.5D artistic style. It's not very long. I think it took me like 3.5 hours to finish my first playthrough. It's apparently rewards you for doing other playthroughs. It's quite an easy platinum looking at it. It's basically collect all the collectibles, do the 3 types of endings. There's one for not talking, which has like dialogue options like Telltale and Life is Strange and stuff like that. But basically one for not answering anyone, one for being a dick, and one for like being like really good, getting like this couple together and stuff like that. It's interesting, and it's worth playing if you like that sort of game. If you like Telltale, you like Life is Strange, you like a Stanley Parable, and look, oh no, Journey's story isn't like there to see, but it has a story, or like a Firewatch. If you like Gone Home, obviously it's just come to PlayStation Plus, which is obviously a bad thing for Oxenfree.
Yeah. Because
they're giving a story-driven like indie darling away for free. So it's like, oh, I'll just play that one instead of Oxenfree. So I say it's worth playing, but don't go in thinking this is going to be like one of the best games of the year. It's not. So that's what I've been playing. What about you?
I've mostly been playing GTA, if I'm honest. So I picked up again on PS4.
Yeah.
The Felony DLC came out last night. I'll give it a quick go. Obviously servers are always an issue when new stuff comes out on GTA, but yeah, the game's still fun. Other than that, played a bit of Axiom Verge on my Vita and bits and bobs, but yeah, it's just been kind of I've been at work, really, pretty much the whole time since the last podcast. So it's just been a case of preparing for this E3 chat and then getting back into my backlog, like we talked about last week, at some point in the next couple of days.
Yeah, so that's what we've been playing.
So, the section everyone's been waiting for, the topic of the show, Pod of War versus 6.
Yeah.
The E3 predictions. So, the rules, we've got kind of loose rules. I think, how many are we doing? We're doing 10 or 15?
I've got 15.
I've got loads, but it depends if we're going to do the whole, we've got to have different predictions.
Well, I don't have to have different predictions. I presume we can do the same ones, and we're going to see if we can get like a guest on, one of our mates on next one to be sort of a judge. We're doing similar to Kind of Funny, where like you get a points if you say something in your predictions sort of right. So if I said, obviously this is a PlayStation podcast, but if I said Halo 6 is being shown at Microsoft conference with a date of November 2017, if it's shown and I get the date wrong, I get like 1 point. But if I get the date right and it's shown, I get like 3 points.
Yeah.
But basically that sort of thing. If you've seen like how they've done it on Kind of Funny and Beyond before, that's what they've done. We kind of stolen their idea again. But I think that's the best ones, because obviously some things you can't get exactly right. So would you like to go first or me go first?
So I'll go first because why not? I've got it in front of me. So, prediction 1.
Yeah.
It's one that you're going to have as well. God of War 4 is announced.
Yeah.
It's coming in November.
I have not got that.
That's what I predict. I think it makes sense. They've had all the leaks about the Nordic game.
Yeah.
Like I said, we've said before, it's probably going to be one of the ones that shows off Neo. So I think God of War 4 is going to come out in November 2016.
Okay, that's good. My first one, there will be over 5 remasters confirmed during this E3 week.
5 remasters?
Over 5.
That are for PlayStation 4?
No, for, well, on PlayStation.
Right, okay.
Yeah. I've already got Final Fantasy 12. That's 1. Kingdom Hearts 2.
Get a bit of a cop out here, Chris.
Skyrim 3. So I just need 2 more. They got the 5.
So you're playing for the points.
Yeah, well, I actually in my remaster I've added a little bit. I put over 5 remasters now, such as Mass Effect Trilogy,
right,
Infamous Collection,
probably,
and a 13 collection. But I think the 13 collection is very doubtful.
Yeah, I think no one likes that game enough to
make a HD trilogy collection. But I'm going over 5 and I've already got 3.
Shocking.
So Skyrim is sewn up. You're number 2.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2.8 does not count as a remake.
It does, it's a remake.
And it got announced last year, that doesn't count.
It does.
It's not counting that. That got announced last year.
That counts.
It got announced last year.
This is why we're having a judge, because
that does not count. It was announced last year. My second one is the PS Neo will be announced. Will come out in November, and there will be a PSVR bundle.
Right, I haven't got that.
Because I'm trying to play exciting. I'm not using stuff that's already been announced.
Right, number 2. Right, originally I was going to put a Rise. My first one was originally Horizon is getting delayed to February 2017, but Sony's Ben's game will be announced and will come this year.
See, I have a counter one of that. I think Ben's game will be announced, but it will be a Q4 2017 release.
Man.
So, one of us will be right, one of us will be wrong.
Okay. So, what's your number 3 then?
My number 3 is that there will be a Crash Bandicoot game. More than likely, the Crash Bandicoot HD trilogy.
Okay. That would count as one of my HD remasters.
It would, but hey, I think they've got to do something with Crash this year. They've got to do something. I think the HD remake collection would probably make most sense, or even if it's just PS1 classics on PS4. But I think there will be Crash Bandicoot. There'll be a Crash Bandicoot game announcement on the Sony stage.
Right. My number 3 is Beyond Good and Evil 2 will be teased.
Be teased for the PlayStation.
It would just be teased. I don't know what.
So you've gone a little third party. I haven't really gone third party.
I've gone and it will be like Ubisoft will go show something of, I don't know if it's a brief clip of Jade or PJ or something, and that will be teased. I don't know what console it will be teased for, because there was lots of rumours that it's an NX exclusive and Nintendo's paid for it like they did with Bayonetta 2.
If it's a Nintendo exclusive, you are not getting a point.
Yeah, but
this is a PlayStation exclusive.
Right. Yes. You say yes, that's true. But Nintendo are talking about the NX, so
if they tease it for PS4, then you get a point.
No, if they just tease it and don't say the console, get a point.
Oh, what, on the Ubisoft stage? No, you're not getting it. It's his PlayStation predictions. If it's not explicitly PlayStation, you can't get a point.
Yeah, but no one will know what it's for if they just tease it.
Well, that's your fault then, isn't it? You've made a foolish prediction.
I've not made a foolish prediction. When Beyond
you wait till we get the judge. You know I'm right as well. You know I'm right. You can hear the fear in your voice.
What's your number 4?
My number 4 is Battlefield 1.
Yeah.
Will have timed exclusive content on the PS4.
Nah, that's what's one time.
No, I think Titanfall's going to be the one they have on it. That's what EA's doing too. We'll find out. I think I'm right.
No. Next time exclusive content will be for COD. I know that's
I think it'll be COD and Battlefield. I really do. I think Titanfall is going to get Xbox.
Wow, I don't know. Right, my number 4 is Burnout Returns.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Another third party one, but I would love to see it.
Well, the reason
I don't think it's going to happen though, because Criterion's working on a different game.
Yeah, but that game had it on, didn't have a title. That game's now Burnout.
Burnout, fair enough. Yeah. I can't argue with that.
Yeah, which would come obviously to PS4.
Obviously, it would come to PS4.
Like Beyond Good and Evil 2, maybe too. So, right, so your number 5.
My next one is that Dreams is going to be announced for release date of Q2 2017.
Okay.
I haven't seen gameplay for that now. I think that's still a little way off.
It looks weird. They did do it on PlayStation Access the other couple of days ago, and it looks weird still.
Yeah.
And they're playing it with the Move, the controller, and that game's supposed to be a VR game as well, I think. It's just weird. Right, my number 5, this one I'm not so sure about now with the League of Bethesda, but my number 5 is Elder Scrolls 6 will be shown.
Not a chance.
Not
a chance.
Why not?
I think that's still too. I think that you might hear about that next year.
I reckon. My prediction, my opinion is they're now going to show a trailer for Elder Scrolls 6, and they're going to say, in the meantime, here's Elder Scrolls 5 remastered. That's how they're going to sell it.
I think it's the only way. You're not. I don't think you're going to get an announcement.
Okay. So you're number 6.
My next one is probably one of my first of my far out ones.
Yeah.
I think Final Fantasy VII Remake Episode 1 is coming January 2017.
Okay. Right, my number 6 then. Kojima will show his game at the PlayStation Conference.
This is one of my extra ones. How much of the game? Do you think we'll get a title? Do you think we're going to get a teaser?
I think it's going to...
We're just going to see Ludens again?
We've got a new picture of Ludens. And he hasn't got the blue glowing face. Basically, he's got a skull, but he's got massive eyes. Apparently, some people have looked at the eyes, and apparently it's Northern Reedus' eyes.
Right.
Apparently.
You can pull that from that, I don't know.
I have no idea. But I'm still I'm going he's the main character in the new game, Ludus. Even though he's supposed to be a mascot. They will show something. But Kojima will be at the PlayStation Conference.
Yeah, I think we both agreed on that. I think he definitely will be at the conference. I don't think we're going to show the game.
Yeah, he will be at the conference.
My next one is... Well, I was going to say Kingdom Hearts is going to be pushed, but as we've just learned that's not true, I'll move to one of my next ones. I think Uncharted 4 single-player DLC will have a teaser trailer.
Okay.
I think it's enough time. I think there'll be a teaser trailer for the single-player DLC.
Right. Okay, my number 7 is... We will get the launch date. I know it's supposed to come in October. The launch date and the lineup for PSVR.
Almost certainly. They announced the new game this morning, wasn't it? Tetrahead?
Possibly. I don't know.
You've not really seen that yet. It's another exclusive they announced. I will think almost certainly you're going to get that. Yeah, so that's a definite. That's some definite points.
Or will they? No, because I think Paris Games Week's too long.
Yeah.
It's September, so it's got to be done now.
Yeah,
I think they'll have their own event, but I think if they're going to do it any time, it's going to be now.
Right. Okay.
So your number 8.
Number 8 is Watch Dogs 2 will again be aligned with PlayStation and will again have exclusive time content.
Okay.
It's another safe one. I've had to go safe. Seen all your safe ones.
Right. My number 8 is that game company will announce the new game.
Oh, the guys that did
Journey and Flower.
Journey. Yeah, that could happen.
Yeah. That I had to put in because I've had a rise of the episode and I had to think of stuff. So I was like,
I've got my first fantasy one now.
Okay, you're number 9.
My number 9 is that the PS Vita is going to get a first-party game announcement. Most likely Killzone Mercenaries 2.
That's not happening.
I completely agree, but I'm going to put it in there anyway just in case, because I think that game is still sold well enough and is doing well enough that smaller Killzone team, especially now there's not going to be a big Killzone, I think they could do a sequel to Mercenaries.
Yeah, but didn't Guerrilla Cambridge do that?
I think it was Cambridge. I think it was one of the other ones. It was a smaller team. I could be wrong, but I think.
I thought it was Cambridge.
It could do. I think the Vita's done well enough that this year that I think you could get the first part game. I expect to be wrong, but I'm going to put it in there anyway.
Right. Okay. My number 9 then. Mass Effect Andromeda will be dated for Tuesday, the 7th of March, 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
Day before my birthday. It'll be a good day if it is.
My reasoning for that is it's supposed to be coming early 2017, and Mass Effect 2 came out March 6, whatever year.
2011.
Yeah, so I think they're pretty much going to bring it out on the same day, the closest possible, and that's a Tuesday. So.
Cool. Right. My next one is.
So it should be your number 10.
My next one is Knack 2.
Possibly, because certainly must be doing
Knack
something.
2.
Okay.
Here first, guys. Still haven't played Knack 1. I should get it on sale because it's like £4.
Wasn't it kind of rumoured? Like ages and ages
It was
ago?
kind of rumoured, and I think that there's reason. If you don't get Crash, you get Knack. So it's one of the others, guys. I'm risking it.
Right, my number 10 is PS4 Neo will launch the same day as Final Fantasy 15, and Final Fantasy 15 will be the first Neo game, ready game.
Maybe, and I could expect a bundle.
Yeah,
I think they might do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. The reason I'm going for a French retailer leaked that Neo was apparently coming in September. Final Fantasy 15 comes out in September, and Final Fantasy 15 does not run that great on PS4 and Xbox One. It's not in 1080p, it's not 60 frames per second, so it could take advantage of the Neo. And the leaked press thing of PS4 Neo is that games from September will need to have the PS4 Neo compatibility. So that's why I'm going Final Fantasy 15 will be, because obviously it's going to sell better on PlayStation anyway, presume. That's going to be the big thing. It's like, you can play Final Fantasy 15 on the Neo and be 1080p 60 frames per second, possibly a bundle like you said, but that is when Neo's coming, September 30th. That's when it's coming, not November, like you said. So your number 11.
My number 11 is Sucker Punch is indeed working on a Spider-Man game.
I'm not going to laugh at that.
I think that's pretty likely. I think that way too many people have.
Would that make my Infamous collection quite likely? Like the rumoured that sort of went on Amazon, but then no one could find it. But then people say it's fake, and then people say it wasn't fake. Amazon listing of Infamous collection with a Spider-Man beta with demos.
Possibly. I think that could happen. Sure, yeah. But. Yeah, definitely think.
My number 11, like this one we talked off air before, that it's in my rumours and my prediction, and I'm still saying it's counting. Psychonauts 2 PS2 Classic will drop during E3.
Psychonauts 1?
Yeah, 1.
Even though it's already come out?
Yeah, but then it was pulled. Do you know why it was pulled?
Because they were supposed to do it the same day as E3.
Yeah, exactly, and that's my prediction.
Fine, but you have to be spot on if you want to get any points.
What, it's going to drop during E3? They're going to be... Right, Tim Schafer's going to come up on stage. He's going to show... this is not part of my prediction, though. He's going to come on stage. He's going to show Rhombus or Rubus or whatever it is, the VR game. He's going to say that's a launch title for PSVR. And he said, but while you're waiting, here's Psychonauts 1. It's out now. Go download it. And everyone claps. There you go. That's how it's...